worthwhile human endeavor entails some risk, right? I think we can all agree on that. Again, easier said than done, but I think this is where we are, and that's, as practitioners of, using this tool in any of our scientific fields that we all represent here, I think it will be important to think about the balance between these two things.
Janet, when you began to see all these crystal structures being deposited, again, now turning towards discovery more than anything else, was there a concern that someone would use these crystal structures to build a new molecule that could be a toxin
well, yes, there was, but I think, as Anna said, and I agree with everything you said about you put in all the technical limitations, and protein design is obviously one of the things that AlphaFold will enable, and that potentially can be dangerous. But I think 2 points I'd make. Obviously, you do all the technical things you can to avoid such issues. But perhaps more importantly, you educate the public, as Paul Nurse said. If people can understand what's going on more, they're less worried about it, and you're ready, you're prepared for what happens. It's like data breaches that we know happen all the time.
Anna, you're part of a public institution, and you have liaisons with the government, with the political system all the time. Are you happy with where the conversations are about responsibility and the? Do you think they're going in the right direction? Should we be having more of them? It seems to me that this is a very scientifically oriented audience, and there are certainly people from the policy world. But maybe this is back to all of you. But let's start with you. But are you happy with where things are going as we move, again, to keep the frontier element of this? Are you happy at the frontier?
Well, I think that more science is needed always to make a better world. That's what I fully believe, of course.
Most people in the audience believe that, yes.
And I think that to involve the people, yes, absolutely, to educate the people. But to educate also, multidisciplinarity is absolutely the key. I truly believe it. And to bring human sciences into the field, to understand how the mind of people faced with novelty, to educate them not to fear anything from science and novelty, but to try to better understand. And I think that should be the leading thought. And of course, I think that politicians, they try to do that. They try. But at the same time, yes, we must have secured hospitals, because when we see the disaster it is when a hospital IT attack happens. So I truly believe that we must be optimistic by associating the patients, the people, educate more, and explain, and keep going on explaining. Yeah.
So for a quick fire round, I'll ask each one of you to paint a more optimistic picture of what you are excited about AI enabling in your particular field in the next 5-10 years. When we come back in 5 years, what will you be able to tell us that happened in pathology, genomics, discovery?